Back, guys. It is the Fall Championships. Major League Gaming putting on the first official pre-launch Halo 4 tournament from Dallas, Texas, and we are seeing one of the best matches of the weekend. Instinct, the heavy fan favorite, going up against no names in the Fun Police.
This is crazy. I never expected it to happen. Going into Solace TS, I don't think teams have a great strategy on how exactly to play this. I could still see this game going either way, which is so hard to imagine that Instinct could potentially drop to the losers bracket after winners bracket round 3.
Let's go to the game, my friend, and I'd love to start off with the Instinct fellas. They got it started already, and Kyle, let's just continue to commentate it. It looks like on our screen, we got Roy going for the rocket. Rocket so huge, and look at the play there by the Fun Police. They know exactly what he wants to do. Shut him down with the grenades before he can get control of the power weapon.
Yep, pushing out Spindly Mike. Great rocket shot, picking off Pistola.
Oh, go to the blue team.
Yeah, who has the sniper on the blue team right now?
The sniper, it's JSP Gameplay, or Game Boy and Spindly Mike right now. This is definitely the screen to watch. 3 rockets left. A sniper in the hands of Game Boy. Game Boy finally being cleaned up. Rocket taking all kind of fire. Going for the melee, and he connects with the double kill. I don't think so, he says. And now Game Boy going to be cleaned up by his own sniper.
Yes, and that's a sniper he was probably a little bit over-aggressive with. Getting a little bit cocky, jumping out, going for a no-scope on Ogre 2, but Ogre 2 made him pay for it twice.
90-70, the lead for the Fun Police. They have a 4-kill lead and trying to expand that as you see Mike putting shots on Roy. Great job by Roy to stay alive, and great job by Mike not to chase. Just stay with these rockets, keep control of this back base.
And I can't stress how important it is. I talk about it every series. Jetpack. The ability to go from off your spawn to flying up onto your sniper spawn on top of that ramp tower into the middle of the map. It's such a powerful position. Exactly what Game Boy is doing right now.
Adds a whole nother dimension to Halo, being able to go vertical as well as sprinting forward.
It's the opposite of a spawn point, but you can be there so quickly off spawn.
Game Boy versus Lunchbox. Lunchbox forcing him to back down. Game Boy giving just as much damage right back at him. 130 to 120. It's just a 1-kill game as Mike is going to get the best of Roy to extend that lead to 2.
Spindly Mike doing great. He has the sticky detonator right now. I haven't seen a team...
Sorry,
what just happened right there?
It was just a bolt shot in Lunchbox's mouth.
And
Continue.
That's a one-shot kill?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I have not seen teams really use the sticky detonator that well. It's so interesting to see how well the Fun Police is going to be able to use this.
I think by the time Sunday comes around, nobody will be missing with that weapon. One of the most powerful ones in the game if used properly. I just don't think people have figured it out quite yet. You got Spindly Mike taking a great route here, dropping down to help out his teammate. He's a second late, but he will clean up the kill on Roy. He will be taken down from behind, and the score is 170 to 150. Let's switch up our screens a little bit. I'd like to see what's going on with Valen and Cito. Remember, Valen dropped 37 kills last game in CPF.
Yeah, like we said, players you just don't hear about. I don't think I've ever heard of any of these players before. It's just so crazy to see them being so successful here on main stage.
Never run into them in matchmaking, none of that.
Maybe a Spindly Mike. I may have seen a Spindly Mike once, but I can't be sure.
It might have been there's lots of Spindly Mikes on the internet. You gotta be careful. All right, we got Saw in Valen's hand, Thruster in Pistola's hand. A nice use of that Thruster by Pistola to stay alive, getting away from that Saw momentarily. 220 to 200 as Instinct retakes the lead.
An overshielded Lunchbox is being aggressive, pushing in. They're able to sandwich and take a 240 to 200 lead.
And Roy doing the work with the speed boost, just out-strafing Valen there. And I'd love to go back to Instinct, actually, as Ogre 2 is going for that sniper. Is Valen going to go up and get it? And there you see on Ogre 2's dead body. Yes, he will be up there. Ogre 2 knows it. Does he charge?
Valen grabs it, starts running away. He's able to survive so far. And taken out by Lunchbox. See now, Lunchbox, as we've seen throughout this series, throughout this tournament, Lunchbox with the sniper is a scary one to watch out for.
Definitely. Ogre 2 checking the right side of the map. Doesn't see anyone. Checks behind him. Not feeling comfortable at the top of the snipers here, and he will be cleaned up long range. Meanwhile, you see the 3 icons. All 3 of his teammates were on the opposite side of the map, sprinting along the perimeter, trying to come up behind Valen, and there you see Lunchbox once again putting that sniper to quick work.
Lunchbox doing what Lunchbox does best, and that's being the backbone of this team. Backbone
currently sitting with 8 kills. You got 11 kills for Roy. When we get a chance, we're going to check out Roy and Pistola, but right now you got Ogre 2 taking damage, and there's Pistola on your screen. He had the rockets just a few seconds ago, all out of those now, and he is forced to use that DMR once again.
So an Instinct has been steadily building their lead throughout this game. The Fun Police are going to have to find out what's going on, what they're doing wrong, and switch it up before this game gets out of their control, out of their hands.
I'm looking at all the screens, and I really think the game changer is going to be the ordnance drops. Pistola and Roy are the two closest to getting the next ordnance drops. After that, it's going to be Balin and Cito. Who gets those ordnance drops? What ordnance drops do they get, and how do they use them?
Yeah, and if you notice, the game was virtually tied until Lunchbox and Roy both had their ordnance drops and their upgrades, the damage or the overshield and speed boost. So, like you said, like these ordnance drops are literally determining the outcome of these games.
390 to 290, 10-kill lead now for Instinct as they are trying to continue on this rapid pace, pulling away 400 to 290 at this point. Roy not missing shots and making sure he's not giving away any free points.
This is when you're worried about an inexperienced team. When they get behind in a game like this, they're not going to exactly know how to bring it back, and then a team like Instinct, the experienced team, is going to know exactly how not to let the Fun Police bring it back.
Absolutely. Instinct is playing pissed off right now, and the Fun Police are bearing the brunt of it. Looks like Spindly Mike and Game Boy are working together on opposite sides of the perimeter, but they're going to try and push up top to help out John. It looks like that will be JSP, and Game Boy is going to be taken out. And Spindly Mike, he has a lot of ground to cover if he wants to join his teammates.
Instinct is learning that they cannot overlook any teams this event. They know, even though they haven't heard of some of these players, it's Halo 4, it's a new game, everyone's on the same level. You just cannot overlook a team.
We should point out that normally on Solace, there is a second half of this map. It's the large basement, but with the MLG game types, we have blocked that off. It's all up top action, and right now we see Spindly Mike calling down his personal ordnance. He's going to get that rail gun, and we've seen it used extremely well by Game Boy earlier. Can Mike put it to use?
And looks like he's not going to be able to. Being taken out there. Sniper rifle just spawned. He's going to go for it. Game Boy Police. Game Boy just gave the business to Roy. Using the bolt shot, which is not powerful unless charged up. Switching to the DMR and out shooting Roy. Roy just got a little too overconfident there, but he should be. The score, 13-kill lead. If Instinct just stays on this pace, even if they just trade kill for kill the rest of the way, they will advance to winners bracket round 4. They absolutely will, and with less than 5 minutes remaining in this game, they can slow it down as much as they want. The Fun Police, they have to be the aggressors right now. Their Instinct is not going to give away free kills. As I say that, Roy's taken out, but they're not going to want to give away any free kills right now. If they go 2-1 for the rest of this game, they're going to take it. Pistola coming up behind Valen, who has the sniper. He is going to pick up this kill. Game Boy is going to use his sniper effectively. Ogre 2, he's got the rockets, and he is just sitting in the back bases watching his teammates playing. And Ogre 2's focus right now, he's thinking in his head, I do not want to lose these rockets right now. Whatever happens, as long as I do not lose these rockets, we are still in good shape. I just need to put my back against a wall and make sure I don't pucket rocket anywhere, and everything will be okay. 8 kills to go. Don't shoot your teammate Tommy wanted to. And he's, getting the kill on Valen. Taking fire, long-range rocket, distraction points. And it looks like Instinct has this one in the bag, just 5 kills away now. Great use of the walls here by Lunchbox, using that map terrain to stay safe, getting his shield back, finally being taken out. But for sure, he's getting a distraction medal as 3 members were all looking for him there from the Fun Police. Now with Ogre 2 only having 2 rockets left now, he's being much more aggressive. He knows he's most likely going to be able to shoot both those rockets off before he's taken out and hopefully pick up a kill. Long Ranger going for the body shot, now lifting up with the jetpack, finishes his own kill. 570 to 450 as we're counting down the last 3 kills. Ogre 2 with 1 rocket left, the sniper in the hands of Pistola, and Roy and Lunchbox are just trying to pick DMR fights. And using the rockets, saving the last rocket kill, 2 for 1. That was kind of gross what the Fun Police were doing there. And the song comes out, but it's not enough. Pistola getting fired up, and Instinct. Woo! Hopefully you got nothing on us in game 3, but game 1 and 2, it's kind of close. Instinct is going to take this win here in winners bracket round 3, but Kyle, I have to say this is one of the best series of the day. Absolutely. I can't wait to see what these guys are able to do in the losers bracket. We might see them up here again.
Congratulations to the Fun Police for your performance on the main stage. I think you've gained a number of new fans, and everyone is going to know your name at least for the next couple of hours here on the Halo stream. And as we take a look at the stats, props to Roy dropping the 17 kills, most in the game. Who's the most positive player?
Huge props to Ogre too. 15 kills, 8 deaths with the most assists in the game. He almost had all white stats there. That would be front page news.
The Game 3 GOAT, baby. Ogre 2 with 11 assists as well, tying Lunchbox. Great performance all around by Instinct in that Game 3. It was tight early on, but in the end, it was teamwork and communication that won it all for them, as well as some fantastic